Hi, my name is Kendal Singleton. I'm a graduate student in the Department of Biological Sciences at Simon Fraser University. And the title of my talk is Last Call for Click Beetle Pests. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I love potatoes. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, they're the perfect food. But I'm not alone. Lurking deep beneath the soil surface, we find the very hungry wireworm, and potatoes are its favorite. Harmless, right? I mean, really, how much damage can wireworms cause? Well, in Eastern Canada, areas with high populations of wireworms have seen yield losses of 20 to 30% and damages of upwards of $10 million. Some farmers on Prince Edward Island, the top potato producer in Canada, had to stop potato farming altogether because the potatoes were so damaged by the very hungry wireworm that they became unmarketable. As a potato lover, these dead spuds make me want to cry. But potato lover or not, sustainable wireworm management and control options are needed to mitigate further damages. You might be thinking, well, we hooped. Enter sex pheromones. Much like your partner putting on a good smelling cologne or perfume before a fancy date night, female click beetles, which are adult wireworms, do something similar. Picture a lone female click beetle sitting on top of a grass stalk in a field. She's ready to mate, but males are nowhere to be found. Like a number of insects, she's got a trick up her sleeve. From the top of the grass stalk, she releases her signature scent, a unique suite of chemicals called a sex pheromone. And her sex pheromone is so powerful that it can be sensed by the male click beetle's antenna from upwards of 12 meters and leads him right towards her. Now this got my attention. What if I could learn how to speak their language? If I could identify the chemicals in her sex pheromone, I could create an artificial female, luring males towards the smell and distract them from actual females. If I distract enough males, females will go unmated, lay fewer eggs, and produce fewer very hungry wireworms. Immediately, I jumped into action. First, I collected male and female beetles from the field so I could analyze their chemical pheromone messages. Through sophisticated chemical analysis, I was able to pinpoint exactly what chemicals the female produces. Great, but I still need to figure out what the male beetles prefer. Through what is essentially the insect equivalent of perfume shopping at a department store, I removed a single antenna from a male click beetle, attached each end to an electrode, and then passed the female's chemicals over his antenna, one by one. I knew when the male sensed his favorite sense and the one most likely to be a female sex pheromone, when his antenna emitted an electrical signal. With the male's preferences in mind, I used a synthetic version to test his preferences in the field. I set up pitfall traps, pictured top right, and placed a lure with his favorite female scents inside of the lid. If the sex pheromone was correctly identified, the male beetles would be captivated, thinking that they found a female, and walk straight into the trap. Impatiently, I started to count the captures and found an overwhelming response. Like a magnet, the traps baited with the synthetic sex pheromone captured over 30,000 beetles, and the unscented control traps captured only a handful. I'd learned how to speak their language, and one day, this could help save countless potatoes. Thank you.